Okay, so here we're starting. So hopefully it hasn't cut off what I'm saying at the beginning. I always say this at the beginning of live streams. So welcome to the live stream. Today we are doing a little bit of Mac game testing, of course. And I have a whole bunch of stuff I want to do. But firstly, we have the surprise release of Sniper Elite 4. Probably the first semi-big Mac gaming release of the year. And, really good start to the year because I think a lot of people thought that this would be coming out later in January or February. We've got a kind of stacked February, a whole bunch of games coming out. Power World, probably Cyberpunk 2077. There's a whole list of things which I'm going to cover, in as time goes on. But today we are playing a little bit of Sniper Elite 4, and we are doing it while I still have my M4 Mac Mini. So I still am planning to return this. It's been over 2 months since I actually bought it, so it came on the 8th of November, but because of the whole winter holiday returns policy, which is very generous of Apple, I still have these devices. So I think I will actually buy an M4 Mac Mini at some point in the future when it goes on discount. I think it's a great machine to test on. The base configuration, of course, with the M4 has 16 gigabytes of RAM and comes in at like $600, but you could have bought it for like $500 on discount. I think it'll go down even more in the future, of course. And it's a pretty capable machine, especially because you have a lot of decent power. You have decent power, decent GPU. It can play all of the games that you want, even through translation layers, at extremely low settings, but it still works. It fares very well, especially if you compare it against other mini PCs that you can get on the Windows side. So like the Minis Forum, the B-Links, all of those kind of devices. It's very good. So today we are playing some Sniper Elite 4. So thank you for joining the stream. Zafar, I am doing very well. So this is the first stream after the holiday. I had a really long break, and Christmas was really good. I had a really good time. What do you guys celebrate? Do you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, something else? I wonder what you guys are doing. 11 a.m. in the UK time. Okay, so let's play a little bit of Sniper Elite 4. So, this was a pretty big surprise release that came out just now. So, not much kind of fanfare about, the game working, coming to the Mac App Store. It was always advertised as coming out in 2024, but now it's come out in 2025. So basically we've downloaded this from the Mac App Store. So I am running this at 4K. I haven't actually run the game at all yet, but you can get this on the Mac App Store right now, and it's free, right? It's completely free to try the first level, I think. That's what I've read. So it can be a little bit hard to find. Like, even if I type in Sniper Elite, I typed in Sniper Elite 4 and I couldn't find it, so it hasn't come up in the SEO rankings. But yeah, it is here, and it'll work on a Mac Mini, iPhone 15 Pro, iPhone 15 Pro Max, 16, basically iPhone 15s and 16s, it'll work, and then basically any recent-ish iPad as well. So one purchase is going to, allow us to play all of these different titles. Let me know in the chat whether the audio is okay. Microphone okay? Is the game audio too loud? Just let me know in the chat, and I will respond. I can't find this game on Steam yet. You can't find it on Steam. It's only on the Mac App Store. If you want to play this game, then you can buy it on... I believe that you can buy it and get it on all mobile and desktop Apple devices. So it's fun enough. You type in Sniper Elite 4 and it's not coming up. But if you just type in the word Sniper Elite, I can see it in my region at least. This is the UK region. And this is here at the moment. Yeah, so we've got in-app purchase. The complete edition is $24.99, £25 basically. That's quite a lot for an older game, especially if you saw this on Steam for the Windows side. It was probably a lot cheaper. Like, let me just check. ITAD, Sniper Elite 4. This is a good website called Is There Any Deal? And then you can kind of see the pricing. So I'm just trying to make this bigger for you guys to see. Yeah, you see, the thing is that you can buy Steam keys for this game for 365 on various third parties. This is like an authorized dealer, right? So, you know, of course, this is the Windows version of the game, so it doesn't really help us very much. But let me just show you what it's like on Greenman Gaming. So Greenman Gaming are a British-based, reputable Steam key retailer, and they're selling this for £3. Whereas on the Mac App Store, it's the first level's free, the demo is free, but we're going to be paying $24.99, and then you got the DLCs. Sorry, no, the complete edition is $24.99. The main campaign is $19.99. So I think this is going to be the equivalent of the main campaign, DLCs for £3. You know, this is a unfortunate byproduct of Apple pricing. Who's going to pay this? I mean, you kind of pay a premium for getting it on your phone, of course, on mobile devices. It also begs the question, like, do you really want to play a sniper game on a phone? Yeah. Well, yeah, this is exactly it. Suburban Flower. It's like people pay premium for Apple, no matter what. Okay, good. So I haven't tested this at all yet. So I haven't tested this at all. So I don't really know how it runs. But I've got this going at 4K. Let's turn the graphics settings to like something a bit more reasonable. I'm just going to turn the volume down slightly. I know you probably okay, but I'll just go it down a bit. Can you guys hear it? The game audio. Sniper Elite is a good game, but very excited to see the upcoming big games like Assassin's Creed and Cyberpunk. Yeah, Assassin's Creed is going to be cool. For this price I passed on Instant Gaming, it's 3.38 euros. Exactly, it is not a good deal. Objectively, bad deal for Mac desktop, especially. I don't think I've managed to get this game to run on and in translation layers, but objectively, it's a bad game. Bad price. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, so I put it on. Let me just see. I'll probably have to tweak this one to get in. Metal FX. Customize graphics detail. So do we have the ability to change Metal FX? So normally with Metal FX you have like quality, balanced performance modes, but I guess that if we turn Metal FX on, then we can customize the render scaling here. Okay, well, we'll put it on medium at 4K and then we'll see how it goes, okay? So let's... Okay, let's do it. For Cyberpunk, I would pay 25 euros, but for this game, hardly.
A world at war. A world in turmoil. We closed the trap on Hitler's North Africa campaign.
So how many of you guys have actually played this game before? And when did this game come out? Because it seems like... Let me see, it's Sniper Elite 4. When did this come out? 2017. £25 for a 2017 game is pretty steep. And it's not like reviewed extremely well. We're talking about 78 on Metacritic. That's okay.
Is masterminding the entire Mediterranean strategy.
Oh, especially because we've got Sniper Elite 5 as well. That came in 2022. I mean, why didn't they just do that one?
A secluded island to Italy's southwest.
Okay, you tried it on your base M1 Air and it worked nicely. Ultra 1650 by 1080. That's pretty good. Yeah, I need to zoom the benchmarks. Let me just see if I can do that because I'm going to be running this at 4K.
We've been losing ships in the area. British intelligence thinks the Luftwaffe's presence on San Celini might explain why.
I want to work on this while this cutscene is doing it. Let's do it live.
The captured Italian freighter, the Orchidia, to investigate. She was equipped with the very latest radio interception equipment. The intelligence she gathered confirmed our worst fears. The Nazis have a new wonder weapon.
Let me just...
Survivors from the destroyed ships have talked about a new kind of missile. Radio controlled from the plane that launched them. These rockets can track our ships with lethal accuracy. The Orchidia's job was to monitor
I'm gonna try
Luftwaffe
to
radio transmissions.
zoom this in
Find
a
out
bit
what the
more. So
Germans
you
are up
crop.
to.
So I'm just doing this live on OBS, okay? So I'm gonna
Even if that meant
crop this
making the
in.
ultimate sacrifice.
Sorry to mess up the screen. I don't know how to do this without. Oh, here we are. That's better. I'm just trying.
Now we need to know what the Nazis are planning and how we can stop them. A member of the Luftwaffe's top brass is on the island. General Tobias Schmidt. It's no secret Hitler thinks highly of him.
That's better. Let's just crop this in even
Schmidt
tighter.
would never let himself be taken alive. And he'd never betray his beloved Führer. But he might just be carrying some
Ooh, this is
information
nice.
we
I can see
use.
stats.
My mission?
Hardware stats.
Kill Schmidt.
Ooh,
Kill
nice.
all high-ranking officers. And get the hell out.
Maybe I should make this a permanent feature. Try and get this zoomed in more. So I'll put it like about that big. Is it that
Need
good?
to make sure those men didn't die in vain.
That looks about right.
Need to find out all I can about the new rocket.
Okay, I'm just gonna do the final tweaking. Guys, does this stats look good? Put the stats in the top right corner. I'm just gonna. This is the perfection in me, just trying to get the cropping just right. Perfect the cropping. Sometimes I feel like a perfectionist. Okay, that's good, right? Looks good. Okay, sweet. 4K goodness. Okay, good. So I'm gonna look at I'm looking at my screen, which is like at a right angle to me. So hopefully my face, something you can see. Okay, 40. Okay, medium at 4K. Medium at 4K. Does it need to be 4K? I mean, it's only going at 50 FPS on an M4 base. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, is resolution that important? Let's pump it down to 80 and then let's go high. That would be better. Like maybe if it was even what's 50? Is it like 1080p or is that higher? 75. Eating up RAM as usual. Okay, yeah, it's true that. Okay, 60 at high at 75 FPS. That's pretty close. It's a good looking game. 2017 though, so we're talking 8 years ago now. For 10 euros, I would buy Sniper Elite 4 as a launch discount. Is anyone like really trying to go ahead and like properly
Reckon I could take this fellow down without making a noise.
replay this game? Like, you know, I really think that Apple with their choice of games, these are like single player titles. Do people replay this?
Wait, what's that? I could use my binoculars to check it out.
Wieder keine Post für mich. Du bist immer so optimistisch.
Oh, I can. What enemy? So my mouse doesn't let me move around here.
Ist eigentlich ganz hübsch hier.
So what do I have to do? I press B for binoculars, and I've tagged them both. Haven't I just done this? Oh, there's more than one enemy. Okay. Okay, good, good. Please type RDR2. I already did Red Dead Redemption 2 on my last stream. So if you want to find out how to do Red Dead Redemption 2, it is on my last stream, which I did about 2 weeks ago. Empty lung. Shoot the crane pulley. So medium, this is a 4K medium at 75% render resolution using MetalFX. Aesthetic reminds me of Uncharted. Yeah, the first game was very I mean, all the games are quite jungly, aren't they? Okay, this looks pretty good.
I'll have to jump it.
I'm not sure I'm going to buy this game, to be honest. I mean, what's the point? Should be jumping it. Hmm? Jumping. On Steam says it's still Windows. Yeah, it's not on Steam. I'm sorry, guys. It's not on Steam. It's only on Windows.
The only way is up.
So I've been doing trying to do my in the games, right? You always get climbing stuff like that, and it requires a tremendous amount of upper body strength to do that, to climb anything like that. With all the gear as well, holding multiple guns, not easy.
Can't find anything else.
The worst defenders are games like Uncharted, where you're just dangling all the time. I mean, God, that's a lot of work. Is this the kind of game where you can replay and run the game differently? Is it like Hitman, where you can, where each level can be completed in a non-linear way? I mean, this is the tutorial. Okay, so I've tried the demo on the iPhone 15 Pro. Game seems okay, but touch controls, yeah. I mean, come on, guys. The touch controls on a sniping game. Do you really want to play this on a phone? Isn't it better just to wait until you just get to a big desktop, play it in 4K on a nice big screen?
Vantage point.
Okay, so I've got to kill General Schmidt. Gonna get binoculars out and attack these dudes.
What's with the camera?
Cameras. Gotta kill officers. I don't think I've ever already played a proper Sniper Elite game before. So we've got these soldiers. Return show tutorial. C to crouch. Okay. I can go prone. Okay, interesting. Okay, so attack this dude. So I shouldn't go in guns blazing, should I? Oh, there's a guy here too. Can I take out this guy from the bushes? Can I do a silent takedown him?
Yes.
Okay, good. Does this version have co-op? I have no idea. Is co-op unlocked later in the day? In the game? Because a lot of these games don't have. I don't see a co-op on the main menu. Foliage. Crouching. Okay, good. Oh, there was a reference there to multiplayer, which says that it's good to do one multiplayer. By any means. How do I kill this guy? Ghost. So there's like a patrol. I feel like this is counter to what a sniper should be doing. It's stealth. I'm not metal. I'm not Solid Snake. Yeah, right in the brain. Oh, so I can stealth kill while Oh, there's sound. But this guy's going to see the other guy. Okay. The M1 is still pretty good. I mean, a few months ago I made a video about games that run great on the M1. Right. Shoot the red can. What red can? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Oh, the jerry can, right? That's like a World War II can. Okay. Oh. This is it. Shoot the red can. Let's get the automatic weapon out. Isn't the guy going to see his dead friend? He just like hopped in the air. How do I destroy camera? That was easy. I mean, it's okay as like an older game. What's this? This is an alternate entrance. Okay. Got my sniper. App Store and website don't mention co-op. The game mentioned. I saw a tooltip like when I was looking at tutorials. It said like the foliage tutorial said it's you can do multiplayer, but if it does have multiplayer, it would get pretty decent. It would be one of the better co-op games that you could play, multiplayer games that you could play on a Mac. Getting 60 FPS on 1440p, that's pretty good. This is the kind of game you don't really need to play this at 4K. You don't really need to play this at 4K. It's quite an appealing game, not a mindless shooter. Thanks for showing it to us. Hope there will be sales in the App Store as well. I think it's like really bad idea to price this so high. Oh crap! What's happening here? Ooh, oh. Who did I get sighted by? Oh, this guy. Didn't even look. Oh god. Foliage. I'm just running around, not even... Oh, great. Livish. Ow, okay, I'm doing very badly at this. Being real. Oh crap. Yeah, I'm not doing well. Not played a lot of these sniper games before. I'm too long rifle kill. Okay. It really just did not come with much fanfare, you know. What's the generator do? Generators are portable stations. Okay. We want to fix the problem. Okay, let's get to a vantage point and snipe these dudes. Ooh, there's a... Okay, we're going to play this a bit more strategically. Okay, yeah. 1440p on the M2 Max is pretty good. There's like a lot of baddies here. Gonna maybe snipe this guy. Do I have to wait for a sound cover to come? I imagine like Sniper Elite 5 is probably a generation above, because this is like a PlayStation 4 level type of game, isn't it? It's like PS4. The ragdolls are quite funny. That's quite funny. Oh, something's happening. Have you ever played like Sniper Ghost Contracts? Do I have to account for the well, I can swap for. How can I can't go prone? How do I go prone? Ah, here we are. Oh, I've got baddies coming. I'll just not even trying. Same engine in both 4 and 5. Okay, not that different. I know this is the easy mode, but it just seems like a bit silly. Do I have to account for the range when I shoot? I press Q and E, right, to get. What does that do? Q and E. So do I have to aim above him to hit him, or do I have to? Do I just? Okay, I think it's just like a more arcadey kind of just hit it. Gameplay seems similar to Metal Gear Solid 5. MGS runs like a dream. Yeah, through translation there. This is native. So in this game, it's just click on the heads. That's it. There's no. Okay. Oh crap! You didn't see him sneak up on me. Let's do this again. Kill Nazi officers by any means. So I've got guys trying to flank me from behind. I don't think I'm playing it right. This is from the App Store, yeah, Mac App Store. Am I doing this right? Because, like... I feel like my sniping is, like, not working correctly, because... Okay, that's worked. Whoa. Ouch. Whoa, intestines. Intestine shot. Can we blow up the thing? Okay, I think I'm running. Should I switch over to this guy? Got slightly more ammo. Show tutorial for searching dead body. Okay. Guess I've got a lot of dead bodies here. Cool, I can search. The yellow crosshair is the target you hit. Okay, so if I... Oh, so this is a different kind of crosshair as well. This is the German gun, I guess. Ugh. Testage. Ow. Did I hit him? Through the wall? I'm not playing this very well. It's not strategic. This is not the way the game is meant to be played. At all. Well, at least I took out a lot of these guys. I never play FPS. Is this intestine shot common? Well, I mean, the torso is like the largest part of the body, right? And I guess a torso shot wouldn't necessarily stop you from shooting back straight away, but I imagine that's pretty lethal. What is this? Tools. Okay. Oh, so I've got some stuff here, just stuff that's just hanging around in the air for no reason at all. Yeah, so this is the M4 Mini. We're running this at what are we running this at? 4K high. This is 4K. Yeah, 4K high with 75% render scale. To show the intestine shot, that's like one of the unique selling points of this game is the fact that there are these like close-ups of body shots, headshots, nut shots, all the type of gory slow-mo. I mean, I knew about it before I've even played a Sniper Elite game. I knew all about this. I heard all about this this feature. Oh, so I used the crosshair, the thing to like do it. Let's get in some foliage. Okay, foliage is here. Didn't that kill him? See, that's that the slow-mo gore shots are quite a thing. Can't tell from the minimap like where. So can I get around this checkpoint up here? Oh, there's like a whole thing here. I'm not even in the main areas yet. Not to detract, but Andrew, you should try Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yes, I've tested Kingdom Come Deliverance multiple times now. It's pretty good. Running through translation layer. Recently free on the Epic Game Store. Yeah, these maps are free roam. It's very good open world. I'm not sure I'd call it an open world like city game like Cyberpunk is. But it's very freeform. What? It said jump. Space to jump, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm going to be trying to hang on to that beam that we went to. It's like, okay, I'm not going to don't need to go up there. Where's I being spotted? Let's go back to here where I was, because I kind of cleared that a bit already. Yeah. Oh, it's an officer, right? Oh, I went to his hand. Ouch. Okay, sound mast. Okay. So get extra points for like killing people. With the sound obscured. I'm not sure how you play this on a phone. Close quarter combat. Headshot.
That's all.
So I think I've killed one officer. Okay. That's all you need to do. This is set on normal mode. Yeah, this has been free for... Oh, this has been the kind of game that you get for free. A lot of games just are just free after a while. Kingdom Come Deliverance was recently free on Epic Game Store. Pretty much all games are become free after a while.
Else.
Or just so cheap that it doesn't really matter. The thing is that gaming is an extremely cheap kind of hobby, because like especially if you decide to play like an older, if you don't mind doing the patient gamer thing, which is to like wait a few years to get the latest games. I'll probably come from a better angle. Should probably come from the south, because the bridge thing is means I'm quite exposed. It's much harder on hardcore mode, I can imagine. I'm not sure this is my type of game though. Ooh. I need to be coming from the other angle or some other direction, because I should probably do it this way around, because most PCs can't run 4K at 60 FPS at $700. I haven't built a PC for a while, so I'm not really sure. Okay. So if it's a red, does that mean that I'm going to hit him? Or is that the distance with the crosshair thing? The latest RTX. If you can buy older RTXs, like you know, like a 1080, a GTX 1080, right? It's still really good value. Like it can play games. Ouch. What? Okay, dead. But most games can run fine on a GTX 1080 on like a generation of computer like from 5 years ago, you know. I think I'll just go a different way. Have any of you played Ghost Sniper Contracts? Ghost War? I can't remember the name of the game. It had a similar kind of deal, but I guess 10 series is an RTX. Yeah, like a GTX. Oh, that's what I mean, like a GTX, not an RTX. Like a GTX 1080 from like a decade ago. It's still pretty good. Still a good computer. Still a good graphics card as well. Neck. Or run hard. Or lung shot. Yeah, GTX 1080 is still good. It rivals a lot of games. Rivals a lot of well, certainly Mac performance anyway. So do I have to go up this tower thing to get across? I think probably the fastest way. It kind of wants me to do that. Yeah, I'll do this, and I won't jump off that thing this time. This time. Oh, someone spotted. How do I get across without... Okay, I just walk up. I'm running a GTX 1070. I mean, it's not that bad. As long as you like most games, right? If you run it at 1080 at medium settings, with the GTX 980, will be fine. It's only when you start wanting to get into really high resolutions, or you want compromises like portability, or 4K, in 440p, then you start getting into performance issues. But most people don't need huge amounts of performance for games. Oh, I've been sighted. We're not being very strategic in my shooting. Can't play this like a cover shooter. Guy's still alive. I can see there are some flickering graphics issues here. You can kind of see that there. You know, 2017 is a long time ago now. 2017 is, by calendar years, it's 7 years ago. Wait, no, is that right? 8 years ago, yeah. It's an old game now. £3 on Steam and £25 on the Mac App Store. Really, right? I think if Apple really want to succeed in this kind of gaming world, they need to like put things like these exclusive games on the Apple Arcade as part of a subscription. Then it'd be much more compelling as a thing. Like, it's you know, this game is barely worth anything in terms of like as a value proposition for real gamers. Yeah, Apple Arcade is a joke, especially because like a lot of the games that have come out are no longer exclusive. Like Fantasian, one of the great, not great, but double A budget RPGs, which is meant to be exclusive to the App Store, is now coming to Steam. I don't think many people play that game because I don't think it's that good. Oh, did they get shot in the back? Apple Arcade seems to target a different target group entirely. Yeah, I think it's a real shame because basically Apple Arcade, right, is such a missed opportunity because they just keep seeming to be making what looks like children's games, right? What is basically loads of kids games, and it's a real shame. Okay. Why am I going this way? I want to be going... Okay, I guess I want to kill these officers here. Yeah. They just need some top tier gaming devs. Well, they've got them, like Rebellion, who makes Sniper Elite, right? They're a top tier developer. Why don't they just put this game on Apple Arcade? You know, they're not exactly going to make a lot of money from sales here, right? No one's really. I think that the number of people who are going to buy this game is in the hundreds, not in the thousands. Who's been like waiting for Sniper Elite 4 to come out on the phone? Like, it's an audience of no one. Ah. The worst thing is just people sneaking up behind you. Ow. Apple do not understand gaming at all. It's a real like conundrum because the hardware is like top tier. The possibilities are endless, you know. They have a whole ecosystem and developers, and they don't even release games for the Apple TV. It's just crazy. I'm failing at this game even though this is only on normal mode. I think I might snipe these guys instead of trying to shoot them. I think I need like a better vantage point because I think that matters quite a lot in this game. Having height. Is there no jumping here? I can't jump. Can't like climb up. Let's hope they don't shadow drop Cyberpunk like this. Yeah, that would be a shame. Triangulation. Cyberpunk is pretty good. I mean, open world shooter RPG. You can try it now. There's so many ways to play Cyberpunk right now. Buy a console, play it on PC, play it through crossover on a Mac, stream it through Boosteroid or something like that. It's on sale all the time. It's like £25. It's not an expensive thing. I think I already went there before. I wonder what the first AAA multiplayer game on Mac will be. I don't know. It used to be Counter-Strike, but no longer. Being a real sniper in the World War II must have been terrifying. I mean, like, how do you even know where someone's shooting you from? Guys, please like the stream. Andrew deserves to be noticed. Yeah. Please notice me. Someone's shooting me from the ridge. Can't tell what the elevation is, but someone's coming very close to me. I can tell from my mini-map, which we would not have had. Who needs Counter-Strike when I got Pixel Gun 3D? Or any number of Quake ports, which work great on the Mac still. Yeah, the Mac needs live service games, right? And the thing is that even basic titles, like not even multiplayer games, but like live service games like Genshin Impact and stuff like that, they should really be on the Mac. People want to play it on the Mac. There's a whole community of people who want to play that game on a Mac. And it's just kind of crazy that it just doesn't exist, because they have an existing relationship. MiHoYo, the developers of Genshin Impact, have been Apple on the Apple stage multiple times. They've probably talked about it, but like the inability to follow through on this is like a real shame. It's a crying shame. There's so much like potential that's being missed out on. Let's see what's happening here. Turning on my heating because it's freezing. Guys, is it cold where you live? Oh shit. Who's shooting at me? Someone up there, but someone's trying to flank me from here. Big mistake, dude. This first level is gigantic. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Okay, I think I've played enough Sniper Elite 4 now. But this is kind of crazy. Like, this is like one of the best demos that you can play on the Mac. Denmark is 3 degrees. It's about 1 degree in the UK. So, is there multiplayer in this game? Is there multiplayer? Because in the tooltips there is multiplayer. There's only an option to disable VSync, so I can't really see the correct resolution. Hello from Thailand. Hope everything's going well there. So Street Fighter 6 works in Battle Hub mode, okay. Does Apple Silicon Macs being able to run iOS, iPad OS games as is hurt native Mac? No, I mean, if you could just load up the iPad version and you have keyboard and mouse support and controller support, I'd much prefer that. There's a lot of games which do that, like Gwent. Honkai Star Rail, or Honkai Third Impact, Sky Children of the Light. I don't really care whether if there's a Mac port of the game as long as it runs legitimately. Where is the multiplayer option? It seems like a bit of a regression, isn't it? There's no multiplayer. Let me just check what the state of this is. Elite 4 multiplayer. Yeah, the Mac port does not have multiplayer. That sucks. Seems a shame because, like, why would you take out a community feature like that? I'm the Sniper Elite 4 Steam DB. Let's just check what kind of stats we're looking at here. You know, that's a lot of people playing. That's quite a lot. 1,100 for a game that's this old on Steam. Not Steam DB. I mean Sniper. What 5? Yeah, it's got even more. This does use easy anti-cheat. There's no videos of oh, Mr. McWhite's covering it. Okay, that's a real shame that this is doesn't have, you know, the kind of feature. It's like they stripped out a whole feature. They could have easily implemented it. It would have been that would be a compelling reason to run this on an iPhone and an iPad and a Mac, because then you have, you know, you could be here at Christmas or, you know, another time. Let's play some Sniper Elite 4 co-op. And then it's like, oh, I don't have my gaming PC. Oh, that's okay. I've got my phone. It's a bit janky, but well, let's play together. I think that would have been really good. I don't think this game is playable on crossover. Because I haven't seen anyone try it. Sniper Elite 3, some people have done, but not Sniper Elite 4. This guy's Zibiltic. Real shame. Okay, cool. Let me have a think about what we're going to do next, because, God, I played that for over an hour, and didn't even get to the end of that level. Yeah, this is the base M4 Mac Mini, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 10 GPU cores, 10 CPU cores. So, looking good. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of more casual gaming at the moment. So, oh my God, there's so much stuff that I haven't covered, based on my list from last year. So let me just reduce the resolution, because I don't want to be running this at 4K because no one of you can see anything. And a lot of these crossover games, which I'm going to try out, will not let me run out of 4K. Okay, this is a bit more legible, 1080p. Okay, so I've got my list of games. If you want to super chat, then I will test it out. But there's a whole bunch of stuff which I never actually tested properly, because I never had the time to actually do it properly. So let's give this a go. It's gonna eat a sandwich while I'm gonna start downloading some games. So I think the first one on my list, if you look on my stream thing, right, it says here, Space Engineers Metaphor, Warframe, GTA Definitive Edition, and maybe I'll do some Parallels, maybe some City Skylines too. So I'll try that now. What is Pixel Gun 3D? Let me have a look. How good is this game? There's quite a lot of people playing it. Okay, I'm up for it. I'm up for trying it maybe later. If you super chat me, I'll give it a go. Guys, working through my list. Okay, Windows gaming via crossover, blah blah blah. This is CX patch crossover. I could do some let's get this going. Atari's Centipede Recharge and Black Widow Recharge was free on Epic Games, but even though the Mac is supported, neither will run on the M3 MacBook Pro. Okay, is it good? You can't play Fortnite at the moment, but there is a method using sideloadly, which I've been seeing people play. I haven't done it myself yet, but I will try it in the future. Yeah, I think Cyberpunk will probably run really well because the one's pretty good on the M4 Mini, with the base M4 Mac. It's pretty good already. Okay, let's do my list because I want to complete my list of games. So space. Might need to buy Space Engineers again. Yeah, let's try and get through the list because people pay good money for this, and I need to deliver. Oh, there's also Space Engineers 2 as well. Is that good? How many of you play Space Engineers? Oh, it's not coming out yet. Okay, so we just need the Space Engineers 2 is in early. It's going to be in early access in later in January. Well, let's see if I can run Space Engineers 1. Okay, let's do this. Didn't I already buy this already? Oy. I moonlight out a PC to play Fortnite on a Mac, for shame, yeah. Well, you can use the sideloadly method. So somebody posted this on the Mac Gaming subreddit. Okay, if I'm downloading a game, I'm wondering if this is going to kill my stream because I'm still using a 5G connection. I'm still doing 5G. Okay, it's kind of crazy and nuts that I'm still using a 5G, and I'm waiting for my fast internet connection to come. I don't think it's coming anytime soon because British infrastructure for telecoms is terrible. So I'm still on 5G, and I've gone further in. I've invested a few £100 in a new 5G router with external antennas, and then I've run it onto the first floor, which is upstairs. Mounted it outside. I've got the cables running through the window using the ghost cables so that I can close my window. It seems to be pretty reliably getting about 200 or 300 megabit download and about 10, 20 megabit upload, which is not bad for the stream because I'm running an 8 megabit upload at the moment and it's actually running very smoothly. So haven't had any issues like in the past at my previous property where I lived. There is a way of I think on the subreddit I saw somebody post up this this guide on how to do it using a video.
Hello.
Whoop, AI voice. But yeah, there's this thing called FN Mac Assistant, and you just side load the game with a couple of patches, and apparently it works really well. So this seems to be pretty good. I believe you just have to use a controller. 20 gigabit internet in Bangkok, and it's really affordable. How? Oh my god, 20 gigabit. Are you sure you don't mean 2 gigabit? Because 2 gigabit is 2000 megabit, right? Because that would be realistic. There's no such thing as a 20 gigabit, right? Because your fastest internal internet speed is probably gigabit. So to 20 gigabit. Hugh Allen, where are you in Bangkok? Which neighborhood are you in? Are you in Central? Or, what kind of condo you at? I'm very interested in Bangkok at the moment. I would love to live in Bangkok for a while. It's crazy hot, really bad traffic, really bad pollution, but a beautiful country, cheap food, rooftop bars, rooftop pools. Cheap. Imagine me, Matt, gaming on a rooftop co-working space with a pool and a bar and a gym and just kill. You're in Pattaya, okay. You're in a nice condo in Pattaya, right? Is there space for a new Mac Gaming YouTube channel? Yep, there definitely is. There's definitely not enough people doing Mac Gaming YouTube. There's a lot of space because I'm not doing that much. And there are times when I'm asleep and you should be doing it. Yeah, Mac Pro Tips, definitely. $4 a.m. here in Vegas. Got to go. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for watching the stream, Suburban Flower. Thank you very much for joining us today. Can't wait to watch the rest of the stream later. I hope you can try Pixelcon 3D. I might actually give it a go quite soon. Chiang Mai is the place for remote working. Yeah, I've heard that's the right place to go, up in the mountains. But then I've also heard like burning season is bad, or the air pollution. Yeah, that's right. 2 gigabit internet in Pattaya. That sounds right. That's really fast still. Most standard routers cap out at 1 gigabit. So my router is a 2.5 gigabit router. So, you're going to get internet connections which are testing that out, 2.5 gig. I guess eventually we'll have 10 gigabit, but that's a long way away, I think. Okay, so I'm downloading this game. Well, it's actually validating. So, because I downloaded it before, I'm pretty sure I downloaded it before. So, just give that a bit of time. Let's see what else I'll do as well. So, I want to do Metaphor. So, maybe I'll run Metaphor while. Yeah, it's terrible. Just move out for those months. Bangkok also very polluted and more expensive these days. Adam, are you? I'm guessing you're a white guy living in Thailand, right? What do you do for work in in Pattaya. I always find it funny. I remember my mum talking to me about Pattaya, and she couldn't say the word Pattaya. She just kept saying the word papaya. Papaya. I want to go do papaya. It's so funny. Okay, so let me try to run a game. I'll allow games to download. I'm not sure what it's doing here because it's Adam Stern definitely buying Cyberpunk, looking for support the cause and open Apple eye to the potential of gaming. Apple need to do a lot in order to in order to get gaming to work properly. All them retired here in Papaya. Yeah, I think it's a perfect place to retire. I would go. I would go to Asia now if it wasn't for the children. So I have like a 13-year-old and like a 7-year-old girl. 13-year-old boy and a 17-year-old girl, and I can't. My old private school, my old private school opened up a branch of their school in Bangkok, Shrewsbury School, right? And it's quite funny that I could have sent my kids to the same school. It's more like a franchise school in Bangkok. But I think like education is like really good in the UK compared to other countries. I never want to subject my kids to like East Asian levels of strict education. But at the same time, there's something I love to go there because basically doing Mac gaming content is basically I'm digital nomading, but I'm in Zone 3 London, okay? Paying Zone 3 London prices for like everything. Property, food, blah, blah, blah. It's crazy. Google are doing 20 gigabits in the US, but it's $250 a month. You know what? I would pay $250 a month if I can get 20 gigabits, right? That for me, that would be worth it. Yeah, 10 gigabits is fastest speed, 2.5 gigs connection routine now. It's Cat 8e cable for 10 gigabit speed, and there are routers with 2.5 gigabit cables. Yeah, so my router, I upgraded to like a TP-Link Deco X50 5G, which was one of the first of these like consumer mesh units, which I've seen with 2.5 gig, just one port, right? And I upgraded all whole setups to 2.5 gigabit, which seemed a lot more cost effective than trying to go 10 gigabit, which is crazy. I'm in Zone 3 Less. I'm in North London, nearish to Finchley. Yeah, so it's crazy expensive. If I could sell up, right, down and then go to Thailand, or well, really, I think Thailand's okay. I want to go to Taiwan because that's where my family's from. And actually, you know what? Taiwan's terrible for property because it's like way too expensive. It's way too expensive. Okay, I have no idea why Spence Engineers is taking so long to verify. I think it'd be faster just for me to download it again. Wi-Fi 7 won't keep up. I mean, it's good enough for my usage. It's good enough for now. I'm about to rewire this house that I'm in. I need some like. Should I put Cat 6 in? Cat 6 is gigabit, right? It's like it can go to 10 gigabit, right? Cat 6. What's Cat 8? Cat 6 versus Cat 7 versus Cat 8. I can't see myself needing more than 10 gigabit Ethernet in the next 10 years. Like more than that, it just seems crazy. Like why would you need more than 10 gigabits of speed? I don't even have any equipment which does that. Yeah, wall sockets. I'm going to rewire a bunch of my rooms. God, why is this taking so long? Verifying it. Why is it taking so long? Wouldn't it just be faster to download it rather than verify? I think I might just do that because I might just try and download this locally. Okay, Sniper Elite 4 runs at 4K 120 FPS on the Ultra on the M3 Max. Yeah, it's pretty good. Busy. Ugh, I hate it when games do this. Okay, so what else is on my list? GTA as well. I'll get GTA Definitive Edition. Rent out your house in the UK. Yeah, I will one day. I think it'll happen one day. One day, once the kids are old enough, I think I'll just sell up, move to Taiwan with my wife, visit the kids in their school holidays, in university reading week, Easter, summer. Well, they can come to me. Okay, what are we doing here? Yeah, I don't know why it's taking so long. I think what I might do is unlink my thing and then try to download this locally. How much space have I got? $33 gigs of space. Right. Oh, thank you, Adam Stern. Thank you very much for the super chat. Ooh, I just locked my computer. Whoops. Thanks for all you do, brother. Not quite a coffee, but an espresso on me. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. An espresso, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'll buy a coffee and I'll think of you, Adam Stern. Thank you very much. I think what I'd like to do is rejig the life a bit, you know. Go somewhere warm. Okay, let's. You know what? Let's not delete Sniper Elite 4 yet. But we'll put this on my NAS, my server of all games. Mac games. Let's pop this bad boy here. Put on my massive. So, Mikhail Poltarak. Andrew, why is it that Regix runs like 10 times better than Simi, even though Simi is already metal? Also, do you know if Regix is planning and add asynchronous compiling? I don't think Regix is planning any major features, as most of the team have just left. So, when you say like a game runs 10 times better on Simi, then it depends on the game, because like games like Breath of the Wild don't work as well because it's 32-bit. They don't work as well on ARM CPUs. To be honest, I don't really know. I don't really know. But I think the interest that was in the Wii U side, is much higher than everywhere else. Sorry, in the Switch side was much higher than the Wii U, just due to the popularity of the console. So it attracted a lot more development. I think it's probably the main thing. Yeah, Regix uses virtualization for 64-bit games. 32 bits uses like something else. Bet you a little slower. Okay. What are the best games that can work on a Mac? The best, like, free games? I don't really know the answer to that because there aren't that many, like, good free games that are around. A lot of the really good free-to-play games don't work on a Mac. Or you got to run them through translation layers. And a good translation layer, like Crossover, does cost money, so it's not really free anymore. But there are lots of live service games that work pretty well, like Honkai Third Impact. I think I might make a video one day about the best free games that you can play on a Mac. Or really good demos, you know? And, you know, in terms of piracy, right, it's quite hard to find Mac games that you can pirate. It's easier to find Windows games and then run them through something like Whiskey. That's like a free way of getting around this whole problem. Okay, I don't know why this is like dying on me. Yeah, League of Legends, Dota 2, games like that works pretty well. Okay, really failing at running running these games, which is probably why they've been on the list for so long. Okay, let's get a copy of GTA Definitive. Zone 3 London prices, man. Yeah, Zone 3 London used to be a lot cheaper than it used to be. Grab Resident Evil 2 is only £8. Yeah, it's pretty good. All the games that I listed in my M1 MacBook Air video with 8GB of RAM, if you can run on a MacBook Air with 8GB, then it can run on any machine pretty well. If I enable the metal renderer in League of Legends, it crashes the whole Mac and you have to force restart it. Okay. I think I might remove this first. Can't really remove it. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, I'm just going to redo this, okay? It's faster if I just redo it. I'm just going to download Crossover Preview, the latest version from December. The one that works with Red Dead Redemption. And then we're just going to restart and re-download. What I'm going to do is I'm going to re-download Steam from scratch. I make a new bottle. And then see if that works better. I don't know why, but League is weird for this reason that regular ranked games on Summoner's Rift are like 250 FPS, and when you fire Aram, it's like 20. Yeah, well, Aram's a lot newer, isn't it? So it's not necessarily surprising that a different level will perform differently. Where's my crossover gone? So I haven't actually looked at my device, this Mac, for a really long time, and so stuff like this Steam thing really needs to be rejigged a bit. Okay, just need to get my crossover preview. Let's have a look at this. Let's do it again. Oh yeah, I've got all these old versions of shared PS4. I wonder how that's doing. Oh, so I've got my old Steam. I'll just nuke this. I'll just nuke this one and start again because it's an old one. How much space we got? Let's nuke a bit of space too, okay? Because let's delete this. And then I had a shared. Did I have a shared PS4? Let's nuke that. Let's nuke that. Don't need Bloodborne here. And I wonder how much better shared PS4 is now, because it's been like about 3 weeks since I made my shared PS4 video. Okay. Guys, you've got any questions for me? Now's the time to ask. Well, while I'm still downloading crap, you can ask me anything you like. Let's get some chat going. Ask me anything. Anything you want. Could talk about what it's like living in London, talk about my old business stuff, what it's like being a freelance IT guy. My dreams and aspirations. Okay. I think I'll also download Warframe as well. So the new version of Crossover Preview is quite interesting because I think it automatically selects some features when you launch a game. Okay, let's log in. Do I code? I don't actually code, I'm afraid. It's one of my shameful things I don't do. I don't really use storage devices for my Mac Mini. I use these large NASes. So I use a QNAP NASes to hold on my games. So I've got about 15 or 16 terabytes of downloaded games, which is fine for, when I'm trying to save bandwidth, trying to download things quickly. I can kind of pre-download them. But it's a pain when it's trying to validate. So when you try and validate games, it doesn't work so well. Prince of Persia Lost Crown is also on the Mac as well. Okay, let's do some Space Engineers. Let's just download it from scratch. Because it was trying to validate for ages. Oof, not enough space. So one tip for clearing out space is just to delete your Time Machine backup. Or just sort out let me just quit out and do that again. You're a Mac coder with... I'm a Mac coder, Xcode with AI is creepy now. Okay. I didn't realize that AI was integrated. Is AI integrated in Xcode now? You just move them off the NAS to internal storage for game test, and then I often just run it from the NAS itself. Moving Windows games is such a pain in the ass. Although, you know what? Now that you say it, I should have done that. Would have been faster. I think I will do that actually. That'll be easier because validation requires like I think it's like random read speed, and my current setup is being choked by a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet connection, which is not that fast. But it is really fast, but it's just not fast enough for this random read and write. See, I've got all these games attached. Wait, why is this? No, I run the wrong stupid thing. Stupid, whatever. Wrong Steam, wrong crossover. Want crossover preview. Setting up the QNAP is pretty straightforward. You just put the shares in there, and then what I do with my games is that I have a games folder, and I just put everything here. So my Steam Windows folder is gigantic. So these are all the games I've downloaded. Doesn't look, when you scroll through it, it doesn't look that much, but it's like a lot of different games. I recommend a Taiwanese dish to try. Oh, there's so much Taiwanese food, which is good. I mean, if you like Asian food, it has a certain specific kind of flavor to it. Why is this what you picked up my... This is crossover preview, right? I don't have... Why is this open again? This should be a fresh bottle. I have a Samsung NVMe connected to the Thunderbolt 4. Yeah, that works too. That works too. It just means that what's nice about having a NAS is that it's a shared folder, so it's possible for multiple computers to be connected to the same NAS, so which is really helpful for when I'm trying to run games, like a lot of games at once. Yeah, Taiwanese dishes. What do I like? I like beef noodles, Taiwanese beef noodles, like a lot. That's really good. And if you ever go to Din Tai Fung, and which is a chain of like Michelin quality restaurants, those are pretty good for xiaolongbao, which are type of dumplings with soup in them. Very good. What else do I like? I like Chinese breakfast. I like Chinese like fried dough and soy milk. I really like that. And in Taiwan you eat a lot of fan tuan, which is like a rice. I describe it as a inside out rice burrito with Chinese fillings. Oh, I love Chinese breakfast. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is quit out crossover preview and then just do this all again. The NVMe connected to via Thunderbolt 4 is the fastest, cheapest way of getting external storage. It just means that the main downside, of course, is that you have a loose USB-C cable hanging around you all the time, which can be a pain. It's a real, especially if you use a laptop, it's a real kind of fear of like snapping off part of your laptop. Someone kicks it or something, or you drop it on the side. Okay, let's do Space Engineers. Let's see if I can download this locally. So I was saying there's not enough space. I need to do the snapshot thing. Snapshots, TMU till delete snapshots. I forgot how to do this. Can I just delete all of them? Can I just delete this one? Can I just do that? It's funny that this guy's running into the same issue. Oh, you can do it from this utility. When did you could do that? Can you delete it from disk utility? This is new. So you can look at the container APFS snapshot. Show APFS snapshot. God, that snapshot's huge. God, I didn't even realize you could do that. That's new. Just restart Steam. Ugh, that's why. It's because I've got regular crossover on the side. Okay, let's run Steam again. Hand you random questions, so feel free to overlook, but have you ever tried getting a card game to work on the M1 M4 via crossover? So none of those Warzone and Modern Warfares don't work, I'm afraid. I think the latest one is like Modern Warfare 2, and that's just a single player game. You can run through its parallels pretty okay. I remember testing it about 4 years ago. Not very helpful, I'm afraid. Okay, good. Can we download this game? Yeah, see, now the snapshot's gone. God, that was 120 20 gigabyte snapshot. Crazy. Okay, let's just download this. So, Bravionics. What? Unfortunately, I shamefully cannot read Chinese, so I'm not actually sure what that says. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just going to put a pee break and let this download for a bit. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, of course, Black Ops 3 is on macOS. Not exactly the best quality Call of Duty game. Okay, did not expect this to go to 2 kilobit. That doesn't make sense. The internet's working fine. Download speed is down. Why is it down? Download locally through my 5G connection. I'm streaming okay on the same speed. I had a lot of problems downloading Space Engineers. I wonder what the issue is. Jump has by the internet. Okay. It's going at 8 BPS. That's like modem speeds from like 30 years ago. What if I download a different game? Because I had so many problems with Space Engineers. If I try a different game, like try the Metaphor demo. Like, does this have the same issue? Wonder what the problem is. I'm just gonna go get paracetamol. I'm getting a bit of a headache. No, nothing is. I always have. I don't understand why I have so many problems with Space Engineers. Because what's happened is that this has stopped downloading. That's causing all the issues. Let's get this to like quit all applications, force quit. It's a fresh bottle, so it shouldn't be doing this. Okay, that's downloading really fast for some reason. So I'm maxing out my download speed. I wonder what's going to happen to my upload speed. So according to the stream, we're still getting about 8. I capped my stream to 8 kilobytes. 270 megabits is not bad for 5G. Not bad at all. I know I can go higher than that. I've mounted my antenna externally. I think I'm going to use this moment to like transfer some of the footage that I've got from my other camera. So my only yeah, let's look at my footage. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I've got my that's me. That's my like 5G. So I'm trying to my 5G connection's going through my sash window.
And also,
Vodafone or Foxy.
everyone.
Yeah, so I've got this 5G connection and it's like being run through the window. Okay, let me see here. And it's not bad. The speed I'm getting is not too bad. Oh, now it's just stopped. What happened here? It was doing so well. It was going at 300 megabit. Let's try this again. Okay, so one thing that we could try is turning off M-Sync. So sometimes that helps. Let's try default. What NAS do I have? I've got a QNAP TS664. I've got two of them. QNAPs are pretty good because they have what I like about them is they have built-in they've got built-in 2.5 gigabit network ports, so they're really not bad. And I think the software is pretty good, even though people peep on the software. It's and they've had security risks in the past. I basically run my whole Plex setup from there. Plex, what's my Plex password? Okay, let's see this going in. Yeah, capping out 300 megabits, really good. When it's working, okay. Yeah, I have several terabytes of films and TV shows on my Plex. So yeah, so basically I've got two NASs, right? One's called Snorlax, one's called Jigglypuffs. So Jigglypuff's got my games on it. So I try to put all the games in as organized as I can. So I divide it between Mac and Windows games, and then Snorlax I have my recordings, my media. So this is my Plex library here, where all of the files are, and then I have my recordings. So this is where I throw all my footage. Oh, I can see that my speed is dropping slightly for upload. Probably because I'm completely saturating the download. But only dropping a few frames actually, so it's not too bad. Yeah, so the NAS I have is called the TS664, which is I'm gonna say it's very good. Oh, they don't sell it anymore. It's been over a year now since I've had it. Oh, it's still selling the 464, but not the 664. I think it's a great machines. Well, they've really increased the price as well. Okay, let's see if I can play Space Engineers. So the M-Sync is off, but D3D Metal's on. Let's see if that works. A Zycel 326. Is that what is Zycel? I always associate Zycel with like a. Is this a NAS? This is not a NAS. This is like a direct storage. Oh, it is a NAS. My TS664 is like a 6-bay NAS, so it's like quite substantially larger than your average NAS. Okay, splash screen is up. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. I've not really played this game before, so I have no idea what it is about. Let me just look up the stats for this. Let me see. Space. Can't just go past the menu. Looks like from the wiki it is possible to get this running, but what I might try to do is like do a thing where we skip intro. Troubleshooting games. Apparently it's playable through Parallels. I'm not sure you really want to try and run this through Parallels, to be honest. Okay, that helped. Let's try to get this working first and then try other stuff later. I wonder if this will even load because according to the Apple Gaming Wiki article on Space Engineers, there's like a lot of stuff you need to do, like changing Windows version to Windows XP for the bottle, uninstalling Mono and .NET, and then reinstalling .NET 4.0 and .NET 4.7.2. But this seems to be working. Crazy. I have no idea what this game is about, like, honestly. Hey, it's working. Okay, I did not expect this to actually just work. So, Crab Meat 4177. I know you super chatted the request for this game like a month ago. I think probably more than a month ago. But here we are. It looks like a budget No Man's Sky. I have no idea whether this is the correct level. Ow. I think it's one of those typical crafting games, isn't it? Can't see any of the graphics. There's no to get the HUD right, to get the HUD working, just go ahead and do a search for my metal HUD tutorial on YouTube. It's on my YouTube channel. Okay, so this can run at 120 at 1080p, so I wonder if it'll run at high. How likely is it we'll get support for EA sports games on crossover? Incredibly unlikely, especially because all the EA games have their own kind of anti-cheat. Build planner. Have any of you played this game before? What are you supposed to do? It's not much in terms of tutorial, is there? Toggle V to switch. Oh, cool. I'll actually see what this is now. Can I chop down this tree? There we go. Hello, Noor Mohammed Shikalgar. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Here I'm just testing out some Space Engineers, the game. Cool. Well, I know this is working now. This is very cool. So, Crab Meat 4177. I did manage to test this game in the end. Okay, Space Engineers. Seems to be working surprisingly well through Game Porting Toolkit and Crossover, so that is good news. I did disable msync and I used the no intro, so I had to use skip intro in order to get that working properly. Okay. Let's download this. And then let's try Grand. Okay, let's try Grand Theft Auto. I'm going to add my going to add my Steam drive to this. So the volume that I use is the game one with Steam Windows, and once I do that, I've got all my games sorted, including Prologue. So I don't really need to do that. Let's see, Grand Theft Auto. Okay, let's try GTA 3. I can't believe they're selling GTA 3, San Andreas, and Vice City for £60. There's and you can't buy them individually. You have to buy them all at once. It's kind of crazy. I wonder if GTA is still available on the App Store because, yeah, 12K to go until 100K. 100K is going to happen this year, man. Probably end of the year. I think they must have removed the definitive edition. Please, can I try Hell Let Loose? What's Hell Let Loose? Oh, dude, don't spam. I'm going to have to ban you now. It's weird that they don't have the definitive edition. They did have it last year when that came out. Hi, try such a thing. It seems like the Devil May Cry frame pretty well. Crossover is giving lots of issues and the frames are pretty bad. Yeah, if you do the upgrades of any skill videos, it's gonna crash on you. So, Devil May Cry 5 works okay, but it's we still have that issue even if you install CX Patcher and the GStreamer codecs, it's still gonna crash on you. So I'm not exactly sure why that happens, but it just does. I tried it on a stream maybe like 3 months ago when the M4s came out. So that's the latest at the time of recording. So it's just not really going to work very well, I'm afraid. Better to play it on a different device, to be honest. Okay, while I'm doing that, let's get Warframe going because somebody requested Warframe a long time ago. There's Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Yeah, that does work. I've got a video on it on my YouTube channel, on my second channel. It's a shame because Devil May Cry 5 works really well through crossover, apart from that crushing issue. And they're saying the frame rates are unreliable, but apart from that, it works not too bad. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Okay, so what other games am I going to do? I'm doing GTA Definitive Edition. So I want to put this in my Warframe folder here. And then the configuration, DirectX 11. Okay. Hello, Hanover Green. Greetings, Andrew. Happy New Year to the Thai team. Happy New Year to you too. Yeah, glad to be here. I've had a very good Christmas break. Really nice Christmas time. My daughter and I watched the entire Avatar Last Airbender. Have any of you guys seen that cartoon? I watched it before many years ago, but then watching it with a 7-year-old again was a lot of fun. She really liked it, and I really like that show too. And then we started watching Legend of Korra recently. So if any of you have seen Avatar: Last Airbender, make sure leave a say in chat. Okay. On my Mac Studio M1 Max 24 GPU cores, I get over 100 FPS. Is that with Sniper Elite 4, or are we talking about a different game? Okay, this Warframe is going to take a while to download. So I'm installing Warframe, and I'm trying to install GTA as well. Let's see if we can get both things working. Yeah, Sniper Elite 4. So Warframe is trying to download 30 gigabytes of data, which is interesting. Rockstar is Well, you said the render. I didn't realize you could overscale the game too. So render scale 200% with Metal FX, 48 to 72 FPS. That's pretty good. I'm not sure why you want a super sample necessarily. I'm not sure why you want a downscale. Trying to get this to load. So often with these Rockstar games running through crossover, what you have to do is try to get the Rockstar Games launcher running. But for some reason, I don't see this. Where is it? Because what it should have done is install the shortcut here. So I can run Rockstar Games Launcher separately. Yeah, they're charging way too much for Sniper Elite 4. I mean, at the beginning of the stream, I compared like Sniper Elite 4 from key sellers, like Green Man Gaming, and they're selling it for £3, and now they're trying to sell Sniper Elite 4 for a Mac for 25. This is for a game that's like 8 years old, right? It's not very realistic, you know. Like honestly, like how many people are actually going to buy it? Last Monty, I was very happy with Mac Gaming. Heroic Launcher works with Epic Store games. Crossover Preview works much better. Yeah, Crossover Preview is pretty good, and you don't need a Heroic anymore because you can just install Epic Games Launchers directly through Crossover. Launch it in the same way that we launched Steam. Okay, I'm having issues with this too. Okay, so I'm gonna go through my list. So space engineers is done. And then we're going to try and run Metaphor as well as soon as I can get this Rockstar thing working. I think what I'm going to have to do is install Rockstar Games Launcher separately. I used the crossover button on Heroic to play my Epic Games library. You can do that, yeah. That's fine. It's just that you can also, do it directly through the Epic Games Launcher if you wanted to. Heroic is a really good piece of software though, so I do recommend using it. But you can get GOG Galaxy and Cross and the other stuff working just fine. Oof, this Rockstar's giving me issues. And this is going to take a long time, this Warframe. It's weird because I played Warframe not that long ago, and it was okay. Okay, I think we might have to leave this till later. So I'm just planning my next video that I'm going to do. So what I'm definitely going to be covering is crossover preview. So I should probably do some more games on crossover preview. I'm going to check what's actually changed. So we had the ability to play Red Dead Redemption 2. Two weeks ago, yeah. So that's my next video is going to be about this. So we have update to Wine. We have support for Red Dead Redemption 2. What happens if I try to run Red Dead Redemption 2 on an M4? That'd be a more interesting conversation. Because Red Dead Redemption 2 requires like huge amounts of RAM. Remember, the RAM usage was kind of crazy, and it only, it barely worked on the M4 Max. So I wonder what it's going to be like on an M4. Let's give that a go. Okay, what else we got? Yeah. So we have the was it kind of crazy? Isn't it crazy to run this game? Or even attempt to? With only 16 gigabytes of RAM, hardly any video memory. I reckon Crossover 25 is going to get released very soon. So it's been about 10 months or so since Crossover was released. Crossover 24 was released. I wonder what it's going to be like trying to run this on the base M4 chip. Kind of crazy. So you just bought the Sniper Elite 4 key for €4. Yeah, that's the state of where we're at in Mac gaming. Kind of sad. Oh yeah, we have BlueStacks as well. Okay. Jack and Dexter open source port. Is this good? Wonder. I'm trying to install the Rockstar launcher. Because it's not coming into the correct bottle, so I want to put it in Steam bottle. This will help me launch the definitive edition as well, I think. It says limited, but it should do. What's Silk Road Online? MMORPG from 2004. Do people still play this? Korean MMO. test on Roblox in Blox Fruits game. I did a Roblox test on the M4 before, so you can check that out. I've done it in the past. There's actually someone called Crazy Blocks, which is who's a game developer on Roblox. Yeah, so maybe I should cover. Let me just see. Crossover preview is my next target. Good, that's okay. That's properly installed Rockstar Games Launcher. So I should be able to launch GTA as well as Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's try. Let's do something crazy. Let's try some Red Dead Redemption 2 on the M4. Okay, I'm going to let that run. I'll be back in a minute. Fucking let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, World of Warcraft Classic will do just fine on the Mac. Oh, I have no idea how this is going to run. Last time I tried this, it was going over like 30 gigabytes of memory usage. Well, it says it's loading, so we'll let that load until later. I wonder if this will even go into the menu. I mean, it's come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, retail WoW is not the problem at all. Okay, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I do expect this to load. I do expect it to go to menu. I was thinking about Marvel Rivals. I've got a M4 MacBook Pro with 20 GPU. Tried Marvel Rivals, just 1020 to 40 mouse. Just turn the settings down as much as you can, and just the M4 Pro should run Marvel Rivals pretty okay. You're using crossover preview, right, to run Marvel Rivals? Did you get banned at all? But there was like that 24-hour of a ban wave for Marvel Rivals, and then now it's better. Now they roll back all those bans. I know that this should work, but hopefully it will. I'm just thinking about my next video, we're going to do a crossover preview. Like, what do I need to do? You love my voice, Joey. You're welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If there's anything that you want me to say, I will say a sentence if you write it in chat. While I'm waiting for Red Dead Redemption 2 to run on an M4 Mac Mini, which I really doubt that it'll run at all. I don't think it's going to run at all. But it should go to the menu at least. How now, brown cow? Okay, did I have to do anything to get Red Dead Redemption 2 to run? Did I have to get it to reuse? You know what? I can't even remember what I did. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look at my old video. Do they need to change it to like DirectX 12 or something? Is this something that I needed to do? I can't remember. Despite the fact that this was only 2 weeks ago, I just cannot remember what I have to do. Do I have to change this? I have a feeling that this won't load because I need to do something. Did I have to change any setting to get? I'm just watching my live stream from 2 weeks ago. Let me just actually just load it on Safari so I can just see it. Did I have to change this to Volk to
Save £200 per couple with MyJet2. Book now with Jet2 Holidays.
This article will show you how to switch the graphics API of Red Dead Redemption between Vulkan and DirectX 12.
Anyway, thank you a lot for what you've done. I have several Apple employees that were talking about you in France. Okay. As far as I can tell, I'm not very well known.
Navigate to Documents, Rockstar Games Red Dead Redemption 2 settings and find the system.xml file. Right-click on the file and open it using
But
Notepad.
it's nice to know
Once
that
the file
people do know
opens
who I
inside
am.
Notepad, replace the API/API settings text inside the advanced graphics block. The substring in the setting API needs to be Vulkan if you need your RDR2 graphics
There's a config
API
file you
as
need in the
Vulkan,
server.
or
Where,
DX12
which
if you need it
config
to be
file? Because I can't seem to
DirectX
see
12.
it.
Vulkan API of your game documents. Navigate to Documents, Rockstar Games Red.
I don't have a settings file here. This is how I found out about your channel. Thanks. Oh, so somebody from Apple recommended me. That's very unusual. Okay, so there should be a something not even there should be a settings folder here, but it's not here. Even under hidden files, it's not here. Anyway, thanks for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Thanks, Marcus. There's a file under Red Dead 2 in the Apple Gaming Wiki server. Yeah, maybe I should have checked that first because I'm being stupid. It's good to actually check these things from a new computer because it's like, I can't remember whether I did these things or not. Someone got it working on an M1 chip. It's kind of crazy. Okay, let's try to put a downloaded config file. I wonder if this is going to help. Hope so. Because if it works on the base M1, then it should work on anything really. Marcus, thank you very much for the super chat. If I may, I would want to add Marvel Rivals in the list of games with the M4 Pro M20 GPU with the best settings as possible. Thanks a lot, Andrew. Okay, yeah, I'll add it to the list. I'll have to take out my M4 Pro before I refund it this week. So, Marcus, Marvel Rivals, the M4 Pro 20 GPU. Okay, I've added it to the list. You can see it just at the bottom there, which I've added there. And yeah, hopefully I'll get a chance to do it before I return all the Macs. I wonder what I'm going to do with this because it's not creating. I love it. It shows 150 to 200 FPS, but it feels like 20 FPS for some reason. Sometimes the metal HUD doesn't report the settings correctly. What I'll do is I can make a settings folder here, and then I'll download the config file from Discord. I'll give it a go, especially once I get the stuff ready. Then hopefully I'll. Let's try this again with a different system.xml. Don't know why it's not been generated because normally it would be, right? And this does low settings, and it should be DirectX. Should have this DX12 in here. Yeah. It should be on low settings, like super low settings. It shouldn't take that long to load either. I think I might do this like again, fresh from scratch again, before I make my crossover preview video. because this can be confusing. I don't understand why that settings XML isn't being created. Like, it shouldn't have to do this manually, and it should just be there. It makes me think that it's not looking in the right place. Because I created this settings folder, and it should be there. I have a feeling this is not loading correctly. Can I load it from Steam? Do I load it from Rockstar or load it from Steam? I think what I'll do is I'll load up crossover preview on my M1 Max, on my M3 Max, okay, and we'll test it on there. Because when I run it this time, what happened is that it didn't actually install the Rockstar Social Club properly. This is really old settings, systems.xl. Okay. I'll try this again later. I have tried playing Red Dead Redemption 1, but the official version doesn't work. You need to use a DRM-free version to get Red Dead Redemption 1 working, so that's a shame. Don't know why I'm having such issues today. Such a weird one. I think what I might do is like maybe wipe the computer and then start from scratch. It might just be easier to do because this is a really odd behavior. It's a brand new fresh bottle from Steam, and then I've installed Red Dead Redemption 2, but it's not picking up this XML file. It's kind of a weird one. Let's see where we're at. Just watch my old. You know what? I'm gonna watch my old video. And then we're using crossover preview to run
With the UK's
to run
largest choice
to run Marvel Rivals. Hey, we are. Did you try with you for FSR? Ugh. Can't remember what I did. Yeah, so I had this Rockstar launcher thing, and then yeah, my settings weren't not being respected. So it should be like a thing that happens when you try to run. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time, and then I might call it a day. I'll just remove this thing setting, and then see what happens when you press play. Because it should just create a brand new folder here, which should contain all of the new kind of settings. It's kind of a weird one. I think maybe it's because it didn't create the Rockstar launcher correctly, so I've installed it manually, but I feel that maybe that's the wrong way to do it. I think I just have to do this from scratch all over again from a fresh computer. That's going to be the most reliable way of doing it, I think. Because changing the XML file should be quite straightforward. Okay, so that's created that, and then enable cloud saves, and then we should have a settings folder here with the XML file that we can just edit. It's saying a game is currently running. I think I might have to redo this entire thing from scratch. I think we should do this now or maybe later. Especially the base M4 not working. See, that's just stopped. Let's got my profile with my. I think these are my save games from when I tested this on 20th December. It wasn't that long ago. It's only less than 3 weeks ago. But the settings XML folder is not here. Where's the settings XML folder? Yeah, okay, I think I'll test this out later. Okay, guys, I've done 3 hours of live streaming, and the next live stream that I'm going to do is going to be a little bit more focused. I'm going to try to cover one of the many topics that are available. There's DXMT, which is the new direct text to metal translation there. We've got BlueStacks, possible comparison with Mew Player Pro, Fortnite, maybe Metal, Cemu, making a dedicated video based on that. But really, the next one I need to do is the crossover preview. So I'm going to do a bit more experimentation with this. I might wipe my Mac Mini and then give this another go. But yeah, definitely join me for the next live stream. I'll probably try to do one Thursday, same time, similar time, from now until Easter. But we're going to be ending the live stream. So thank you very much for all the super chats and all the chats and comments and stuff that's happened today. I am trying to get Red Dead Redemption 2 working on this Mac, but we'll get there in the end. Anyway, thanks for joining us, and I'll see you in the next video. Right, bye-bye.